right, so let's do this thing.
Finally! Let's get it started.
So welcome back to ProCASTination, episode 4. I'm Lynn.
This is Alex.
And today we have our guest speaker, Kayla, my very best friend there.
Best friend right here.
And
Who's your best friend?
She had suggested that we talk about topics related to our five senses. And while that might not seem on the surface like it might be an interesting topic, there's actually quite a lot in here, in that to dissect.
Yeah, we didn't think it would be good, but
we thought your idea was lame, Kayla.
I noticed.
But that isn't the case. So I've actually lost something here. Hold on. Backing up. So yes, our five senses. What are our five senses? It's quiz time.
oh fuck. Touch, taste, smell, hearing, and sight.
All right.
Yeah.
You get an A+.
I passed biology.
We'll put a glittery star on your new forehead accessory.
Dude, I smacked my fucking forehead off the sink before this started. That's why I'm in such a horrible mood right now.
Why he had zero patience for the technical
I had
difficulties.
zero patience for all the technical issues.
Speaking of the five senses, there are things that we sense that just irritate us. And of course, pain is one of them.
Yeah, my sense of touch as my face met the sink. That was a sense.
That was a sense.
So you've been touched in the head now, Alex.
I feel touched. It touched me in a bad way.
Bad touch.
Bad touch.
Bad touch. Speaking of like touch, there are textures that bother you too, right?
Oh yeah, like the 3D holographic fucking things.
Yeah.
How they make that sound like, and moving your fucking fingernails up, it just feels horrible to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it feels good to other people, but to me, like the sound mixed with the texture is just terrible.
I don't know about, feels good, but like entertaining to a certain extent. I was one of those people that
I like that. I like that feeling and that sound. I don't know if y'all know what we're talking about. Those holographic pictures that like maybe there's like 2 or 3 different pictures in it, and if you turn it, like it changes what the picture is. Yeah, I bought a couple of those.
Oh man. Haven't hung them yet.
No, I haven't hung them yet. Let's see. What are some textures or something that bothers you, Kayla?
Not entirely sure, to be fair.
I don't
Nothing
really.
pops into mind, so apparently nothing really for texture.
Outside of food, I can't think of any, but there's definitely food
outside
textures.
Of food, inside of food, it just depends on what it is. Because if it's a food that you feel should have, something substantial to it, and then it's all slimy and mushy, it's just like, no, this is not pleasing at all.
Yeah, really weird textured.
Like, okay, example. I don't like mushrooms, and it's mostly because of the texture.
There you go. Yeah, that's a weird texture for sure.
But it is.
Or like mushy fish. I like fish, but not like the mushy fish.
Yeah, no mushy fish.
No mushy.
Oh, I eat sushi. So
I can't do mushy fish either. It has to be solid. Solid fish.
We need some meat on that fish. We don't need some goopy fish.
Exactly. Goopy fish just seems like fish guts and
ew. Seafood is.
There's a reason you take that out.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, and food is so fascinating. Taste is so fascinating because there are things that can like I'm a picky eater, so there's a lot of foods I just don't like. But there's a lot of foods I do like. A lot of foods that a lot of people like. Why do we like them? Because they taste good. Why do we eat and make ourselves fat when we're emotional? Because it tastes good.
Rufus
Exactly.
says, I don't
I
like
make a
mushrooms,
lot of
but mainly
different
because of how it
interesting
looks.
combos with food because of, taste, texture. Like, the other day I had a Subway sandwich, tuna on, what was it, the herbs and cheese bread. I put Doritos on it. Amazing. You wouldn't think that'd be a good combo, but oh yeah.
What was it Rufus said?
Rufus said, I don't like mushrooms, but mainly because of how it looks.
Oh.
She's the weird one that likes the texture of pudding skin after it's cooled. The cook and serve kind.
Oh. You get the cook and serve kind? What's wrong with you? It's instant. You're supposed to get instant. Oh.
Like instant.
I don't know. There's just something weird to me about like warm pudding. Like, even if it's cooled, like it was warm. It's weird.
She says she likes it hot. She said, yes, ew, no instant. I like it hot.
I'm just not gonna make any comments.
I couldn't either, so I'm laughing.
I'll get it here. What comment?
I mean,
I don't know.
mine's definitely on the I like it hot.
Careful, you will make your knot on your forehead bigger.
Hey. Is that how it works? I turn into a unicorn when stimulated?
Okay, we're retreat. Retreat.
Moving on.
Hey, I thought that was coy enough. Like,
Sure, okay.
He had to have the last thought there.
Yeah. All right, you have successfully ended a discussion.
yay!
All right, high fives. Okay.
That was tame, I agree.
That was tame. That's the point. We're gonna keep it there.
Yeah, we're trying. I remember.
She saw it
I'm
escalating, and she wanted to bring the energy back down.
Over explaining.
What? No.
Over explaining.
Oh, just like you do to me.
Over explaining.
So, other senses that we have: smell. Did y'all know that smell is the most like primal of our senses? The one that has, it's like the most mysterious one, right? Because you can't really capture it the way you can with sight or hearing, or even touch or taste.
Exactly.
I don't know, it's so different. Like, have you ever just like walked around and you smelled something really random and it like just transported you back to some time? Like you didn't even intend to think about it. Like, I'll walk around and I'll catch a whiff of something and I'm like, that smells like my elementary school.
Oh, I know, right?
Like, really bizarre. I don't even know what that smell is.
Hey, Ma, how's it going? Sorry. Always random. Got to respond to chat, too. Rufus said, I smelled something earlier today, which annoyed me.
What did you smell? Did your uncle fart? Or did the dog fart? That irritates me when the dog farts.
No.
No.
Not that. Well, what was it then?
What
Therapy.
was it?
Yes, I'm here, says SoCal85.
All right.
What's up, SoCal? Thanks for coming.
Hiya.
This is my pro bono work as a therapist.
Yeah. What's pro bono mean?
It means free.
Oh.
It means free.
It means free. It's charity work.
Okay. So you're a charity case, SoCal.
Yeah, you.
I was going to say nutcases, but that works too.
Well, we're all nutcases here. It's cool.
Forgot to take my dog's poopy bag out of my coat pocket to throw away, and kept smelling poo. Kept spraying Febreze until I realized it. Oh God,
No.
that would piss me off too, man. SoCal's like, let's go.
Let's go. Let's see. The smells that just piss me off. Cat pee. Cat pee pisses me off. I love my cat, but I don't know, if she ever started just randomly peeing outside the litter box for no reason, then she'd be gone. What else? I don't know. Just really stinky thing. If I smell something in my house and I'm like, something stinks, what is it? I'm like combing through my house. It drives me nuts. I'm like overturning stuff. I'm like on the floor with my nose to the floor. Like, where is it? What is it? Like a nut.
Lindsay's very good at smelling things. I secretly called her the bloodhound a couple times.
And I think the smell that angers me the most is weed.
I knew you were going to say
I
that.
hate it.
Yeah, if you didn't say that, I was gonna say it.
Just like instant. When I'm working, I can put that on the back burner so it doesn't anger me. But as soon as the person leaves, if they smelled up my office, I'm with the Lysol spray. Like, God, get it out of here.
You managed to stay tame at work, though. Mostly.
Sewage and like really old grease, fryer grease. But I work at fast food, so that shit just sucks.
Oh, dude.
Old fryer grease, gross.
Rotten potatoes, rotten fruit,
Yeah.
rotten meat. That kind of stuff
makes me
is
mad.
just like
Definitely not
immediate
happy
like
smell.
throw up.
Oh yeah. That's if it doesn't make you mad, it's gonna make you sick.
Mom says, sounds like Lindsay Bloodhound smells like I do. Seek and destroy.
Yeah.
I had a shirt that said "Seek and Destroy." It was a great shirt.
Did it smell like weed? Probably not. Not you.
Oh, dude.
No, not on me, though.
Dude, rub weed all over a shirt that says "Seek and Destroy," and then put it somewhere in this house. That way, when she finds it, she's just like, "Oh, you dicks!"
I want to seek and destroy
Alex
all.
created a new game.
Oh God, no!
Boiled
No.
egg smell annoys me, says Rufus.
Oh,
Sulfur. Sulfur's a
sulfur.
huge annoyance for me.
Sulfur. Well, you'd
Smell
hate
like
my
yucky,
farts then. They
nasty
smell
eggs.
like sulfur.
Yep.
Well, okay. Other smells that people. What are smells that people love?
My boyfriend's cologne.
What does that smell like?
I don't know how to explain it, to be fair.
A man's cologne.
A man's cologne. It
That's
smells like
Very expensive one, I'll tell you that.
That
smells like a lumberjack in the middle of a pine forest.
No,
I don't know.
it's not like that.
Let's see.
Peppermint.
peppermint.
Reminds me of growing up at Pap and Grandma's.
Oh gosh, what was it that you got? Oh, it was hand sanitizer.
Oh yeah, that was terrible. It was like what? It was like toothpaste mixed with like mint. No,
No,
toothpaste
mixed
mixed
with
with
pine.
pine tree. Yeah.
Yeah, he puts this on, and it just starts smelling up the whole room. I'm like, God, what is that? He's like, smells like toothpaste. I'm like, it smells like pine and toothpaste. What the heck is that?
That sounds like it would be a very unsatisfying smell.
Dude, I did not put that much on my hands, and it smelled up the whole room, the car, and then like
Oh, God, that's too much.
as we were walking into the fucking supermarket, you could still smell it.
Too much. Nope.
Too much.
That's a nope.
Mom said if I got that Seek and Destroy shirt, you would slap me in the face with it before you destroyed it.
Probably. Yep, probably.
Let's see. Smells that I really love. I like this smell. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's Febreze Air. It's the wood scent.
What is it? What does it say?
It says wood.
It just says wood.
It says wood. It says cedar. Amber, oud, and cedar.
Don't spray it at your ma.
Yeah, don't spray it at Mom. Her face will puff up and she'll fall over. Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe's what smells bad to Rufus.
You got a lot of foods that smell bad to you, Rufus. My mom always bought candles that smelled like baked goods. Cookies, muffins, pancakes, pies. Well, not really pies, but like cinnamon roll, like all of the things that
That sounds
smell like baked goods.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I like smells like that wood smell. That's
Not
pretty
me.
good. And then there was the
Oh.
campfire candle, you know, from Woodwick and
Yeah.
shit. Oh, that fireside. That was like a burning campfire or some shit like that. I don't know.
That sounds like it would smell good, but I did finally think of a smell that definitely irritates, and that's cedar.
Which is literally what we just sprayed.
Excuse the fuck out of me. Are you bashing my
irritates
cedar?
throat. It's not that I don't like the smell. It's just that my body doesn't like it.
Oh yeah, Mom's body don't like it either. Mom likes rose, lilac, and honeysuckle. Also likes the smell of cucumbers and ozone.
Ozone.
What's an ozone? Do you smell like the atmosphere? You have a good sense of smell. Well, smell that ozone.
She's gonna sniff out the holes in the ozone.
Rufus is also not a fan of wood or pine smells. What smells do you like, Rufus? You have yet to answer that question. Fresh air, that's what Mom means.
Fresh air.
Fresh air.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to say that from now on. I'm going to go outside. Smell that ozone.
Smell that ozone. Oh, the fresh scent of ozone in the morning.
The fresh smell after it rains.
I absolutely agree with that. Or right before it rains.
Rain.
Exactly, rain in general.
Somebody,
Rufus finally answers with an apple, cinnamon, and pumpkin.
Apple, cinnamon, and pumpkin.
Vanilla.
Nice.
Yeah, she likes vanilla too.
Oh yeah.
All good smells. Anything that smells like... Okay, I don't want to say anything that smells like food. All those candles that smell like fruit, no, they can be tossed out a window because they smell awful.
Look, am I the only one that's like roughly okay with the smell of my own farts? Like, is that like a thing? Is that a human thing, or is that just a me thing?
Wait, what?
I guess that's just a me thing. I'm gonna let's act like I didn't say that. All right.
You are a parent. I don't know if this is the difference between men and women. But no, I don't like the smell of my own farts.
Well, it's just like there's a sense of pride to it, you know. You stink up a room, and you're just like,
no, there's not. No, there's not. No, I'm smelling. I'm like, oh god, and now it's everywhere. No.
Mom says that's a bit weird, to be honest, Alex.
Like
Even Mom's not on my side.
They would have a fart contest.
You're supposed to support me through everything, Mom. What are you doing?
Well, your mom's.
She said, "Love you," but it's weird. You know, fuck you guys.
You know,
I'll just keep my opinion to myself.
We're gonna be normal people that are embarrassed of our farts because they smell up the room. Okay.
Not taking pride.
No, not taking pride.
God.
No.
How dare.
I don't know. Any men in here can weigh in on that?
I was tempted.
I'm being ganged up on by like 6 women. What's that?
What'd you say, Kayla?
Oh, I said I was tempted to send Vinny the link just for that right there. For any men in here.
There you go.
Dude, fucking clip the shit out of that, man. I want this all over YouTube. We need opinions.
We need opinions.
I need to start a poll or some shit.
We'll put a poll.
Oh, hold on. I will put a link.
I can't put a poll on my YouTube
Actually,
channel.
you know what? It would be pointless to put a link up in this chat. Just because I already know what the outcome is going to be. It's going to be like 100% against me. But I will put like a link to a poll in the description of this YouTube video. And you guys can weigh in on it.
Yeah, in the description, I guess, of the YouTube video. I can't actually create a poll on my YouTube because I don't know if it's sort of like the Twitch levels. Like, you have to reach a certain level to be able to, like, create community posts and polls and stuff, and I don't have that.
I don't know if that's a thing or not, or just a feature that we're missing.
Well, I'm missing it. I don't know how to get it, but...
Rufus says I'm able to make polls and my level isn't that high.
Oh, well, maybe they changed it, because I know I had looked into it a while back, but it's been a couple years at least, so...
Well, fucking poll inbound, guys.
All right, poll inbound.
Poll inbound. Do you feel pride at the smell of your own farts, or nah? Nah, man.
Girls are gonna say no, boys are gonna say yeah, because boys are weird like that.
Damn right. And, you know, my demographic is mainly women, so... I know the outcome. I just want to be proven
You just
wrong.
want to be proven wrong. All right. Well, you know, whatever makes you feel better.
Mom says she was tempted to hang air freshener on me, my dad, my little brothers, Heine, just to get away from the fart smells. Rufus says only if they silent.
Only if they're silent.
She said she also saw like a weird deodorant that had the fragrance of bacon at a Walmart recently.
Okay.
Weird.
That would be a good fucking smell. Who doesn't like the smell of
I
bacon?
don't want bacon in my pits.
I don't think I want to run around smelling like bacon. That
No,
just
I
sounds
don't
like
want-
a terrible
You-
disaster.
that would be a terrible deodorant, really.
Yes.
Maybe it would be a better, like, air freshener.
Just to have everything smell like bacon.
Well, you know, just kind
You
of
don't
spray it
like
up in the
bacon?
air like this thing, and then just, it smells like bacon. It smells like you just finished cooking bacon.
There you go. My mom always said that Olive Garden needed its own line of
Ew,
candles.
bacon? Get the fuck out of here.
Right?
What?
Right for both of those, actually.
We don't need people like you here.
You keep talking over everybody today.
Sorry. Well, I'm trying to read chat. Along with blooming onions.
No way! Bloomin' Onion's awesome.
I like to eat them. I don't know if I'd want to smell it all the time.
Well, no, I wouldn't want to smell it all the time, but I love eating them, especially with, like, the Mexi Ranch kind of thing. Oh, it's awesome. This time I had a Bloomin' that sucks.
Maybe she had a bad batch.
Yeah, it's possible.
Well, that's what she said.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't eat for a whole month of greasy food.
What are some smells that remind you of people that you love? Like important people in your life? Mine,
Pepper.
what?
Oh, I just said peppermint. Pep.
Peppermint.
And grandma.
Dude, yeah, like Mom said, the smell of coffee is comforting to me because growing up in our house smelled like coffee and the smell makes me feel at home. Yeah, I mean, whenever I smell coffee, I think of like Grandpa and shit because he always had like he always has a coffee pot brewing in the kitchen. Or whenever he's over at your house, he always wants you to brew a coffee pot.
That's what we put in our life story on the recipe.com, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I remember the smell of the coffee pot as I helped Grandma bake this banana bread that I'm going to totally tell you about in 5 hours or less.
Let's see. Smells that remind me of people. I don't really have anything that reminds me of anyone in particular except my mom. So lilac reminds me of her. I have this lotion. It was some kind of like holiday mint-ish lotion that she got from Bath and Body. And what was the other thing I was just thinking about? Crap.
Crap. What were you thinking about?
Big
Blunt Boy 97. Thanks for showing up, bud.
All right. So yeah, lilac, that, and the perfume stuff. I still have a huge bottle on it. I spray it on the pillows sometimes. That reminds me of her.
Oh, the smell of no-bake cookies in the oven reminds John of his grandma.
Mine would be oatmeal raisin cookies. Grandma. Grandma makes best oatmeal raisin cookies.
Dude, there's always got to be like... Everyone's always got like their specific mix of smells. So, you know, sometimes, you know, you find that same mix somewhere else and it kind of reminds you of them, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can't really describe what they smell like. It's just they smell like
Just
something.
that.
They smell like that.
I think that's the mysterious part of smells, because you can't always identify what exactly it is. If you're eating a food and you're like, what's that? You can ask whoever made it what's in it. Or you can read the box. If you made it out of a box, you can look up the ingredients and kind of narrow it down. Feeling, we have words to describe different feelings, different textures and stuff. But yeah, smell, you can't really identify that all the time. It's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, has anyone ever heard of like it tastes how it smells?
Oh my God! I got a bit of a story on that. So I've been to Europe a couple times, and when we were in London, I got this like seafood pasta. Now, when I think of seafood pasta, I think of something like akin to Alfredo with like shrimp in it and scallops and stuff. Okay, well, the pasta they brought out to me was black. And I was like, what in the heck? It was squid ink pasta. Okay, never crossed my mind that could be, a possibility, but that's what it was. And I was like, all right, it looks gross. but I'm sure it tastes just fine. I'm just going to suck it up and eat it. So I tried it. Guys, I shit you not. It smelled, it tasted the way Play-Doh smells.
Oh my.
It tasted like Play-Doh. I'm like, I am so, I can't eat this. What is this?
They fed you Play-Doh, Lindsay.
It was,
Don't let it fool you.
you know, they literally just put it through those noodle makers from Play-Doh.
They let their 5-year-old fucking make your dish.
Make it, you know, they just gave them black Play-Doh and they're like, here, make some noodles, buddy. And they're like, all right. And they pushed a lot of Play-Doh through the noodle maker.
Yeah, they wanted to make it feel good, so the waitress was just supposed to take the plate out and like dump it in the trash, but they accidentally mixed up the plates, dumped one in the trash, and delivered you the Play-Doh.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's the only way I can describe that. I tried to get over it, but in the end, they were probably annoyed because in Europe they don't like switching out your food like that. But I'm like, can I just get a burger?
Yep. That's the most American thing. Can I just get a burger? This is some weird shit.
So weird.
I tried your food, now I'm going home.
Oh,
Y'all got some cows in here.
I preferred Germany. It was real simple: meat and potato.
Fucking
Meat
A.
and potato. No complicated. Just meat.
That is just the way to go.
This is the way to go.
Yes,
You
meat
can't
and
fuck it
potatoes,
up.
absolutely. Baked potato with a nice, juicy steak.
All
Fuck
right.
yeah.
Yeah, we got a great way to make steaks with the Ninja Foodie.
Sponsored? No.
No, not sponsored. But just I thought making steaks would be so hard, but we have a Ninja Foodie and it has like a broil feature. So I just put them in there, you know, like 5 minutes on each side, and they're absolutely perfect.
Yeah, Ninja Foodie definitely needs to sponsor the shit out of us, though.
All right.
It is. We will make a pseudo advertisement right now.
and then we'll be like Oprah. We'll be like, you get a Ninja Foodie,
And
you get a Ninja Foodie, and you get a Ninja Foodie.
Do you want to be lazy and never have to worry about skillets ever again? Do you want to just set it and forget it? Then buy the Ninja Foodie today. It works as everything from air fryer to slow cooker to oven to fucking skillet. You could do whatever the fuck. We just finished cooking fucking bacon in our Ninja Foodie. Hell yeah, man. Like 8 minutes. 8 minutes and your bacon is crisp and ready to go on your sandwich. Buy the Ninja Foodie today. All right, I'm done.
Alright, I'm done.
That's because I touched him. I was like, okay. And Kayla said, shut up and take my money, if y'all didn't hear.
Shut up and take my money.
Need in life.
Ninja
Phones
Foodie.
have been broken forever. Keep forgetting to tell the management here. But, you know.
So what about sounds? That's...
Less fucking and it would be a good advert. Oh, God.
Okay. All right. So we've covered smells and we've covered tastes and we've covered touch. What about sounds? Something I find interesting about sounds is like it's music. Music, I'm fascinated by it because people can have different reactions to the same music. So one person might, it's like they're, I don't know how to, you know how sounds affect matter, like it causes vibrations. And I think, and this is just my theory, I really don't know, but I think some music causes different vibrations that are either pleasing or displeasing to us, like in our bodies. Like,
agreed.
Like there's some rap that I can do, but there's a lot of rap I can't, and it's not because it's bad, it's just it's like when you try to pet a cat backwards and they don't like it, you know? Like you're trying to pet the cat against the grain of the fur, and it just doesn't. They're like, "What are you doing?" I don't know.
Dude, you know what I can't stand? Working at the group home and stuff, like all the time, you know, people freaking eat with their mouth open, and they'll be like, "Wrong," Yeah.
No,
You
no,
know, or
I
just like
like-
listening to people eat in general just sucks when I'm like right next to them, and even with their mouth closed, I can still hear them chew. Or when they're like, they pour like a little drink and they just start drinking it out of the cup, and you just hear the gulp, 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 and I'm just like, oh, shut the fuck up.
Here, let me chew that for you. Put it in your mouth.
I'm chewing for you, damn it.
I'll chew it for you, and then you can open your mouth, and I'll just spit it in there like a mother penguin. You don't have to do any of the work.
Actually, I'm a loud swallower, so I can't do it quietly, says Rufus. What the fuck? We're getting all these innuendos in here, man. Like,
Innuendos? Innuendos? I don't think that's what you meant to say.
I'm gonna act like it was an accident.
Oh my god, okay. Alright. Oh man.
Deep breath, Lindsay. Deep breath.
in through your nose, out through your mouth.
Let's see. Big Blunt Boy 97 says there has been a lot of studies where a person will listen to music while they study on a test and then play that song during the test and remember the answer versus the person who listens to a different song and couldn't remember because it wasn't what they listened to.
Yeah, like if you're
That's awesome.
if you learn under certain conditions when you take a test, you should take the test under the same conditions for the best results.
Yeah, so if you know if you're going to be in a stuffy room, you need to train under stuffy conditions.
Sure, let's go with that.
Some environments you can't control, but you
No.
can control your own environment.
Sometimes. I didn't expect that response.
God damn it.
I was also, John, you reminded me of studies about, not that it's ever a good idea to take an important test while drunk, but if you learn information while drunk, you're going to recall it better when drunk. Yeah, whatever mindset, like whatever state your brain is in at the time, that's also applicable. You might recall things better if you're in the same mind state that you were when you learned it.
Well, that's interesting. I always figured if you were drunk, you just weren't going to remember shit.
Well, I mean, I
Right,
guess
exactly.
if you're too drunk to actually take in any information, that's probably not going to work. But, if you...
Oh, so I was doing it wrong, okay.
Yeah.
So if you make a habit of, like, drinking to, like, clear your nerves and you want to learn a specific skill, then you would pretty much only be able to work at peak efficiency if you were drunk in that regard. Like if you drank before you did a specific thing and you started learning a specific skill while drunk, you would only be able to work at peak efficiency if you were drunk.
I mean, maybe I think that's stretching the results a little bit. It's just based on recall. Like I said, it's probably not a good idea to learn and take a test while you're drunk, but at least there were statistically significant differences in the testing.
No, John, you're learning guitar while you're drunk because you're an alcoholic.
God. You're not supposed to tell him that.
Oh. Well, that's the pot calling the kettle black, you former alcoholic. Oh yeah, another smell that bugs me is cigarette smoke. So
Yeah,
I'm
I was
glad.
surprised you didn't say that one earlier, to be fair.
Yeah, that one. Well, it doesn't just bother me because it doesn't just make me mad. It's that it burns my eyes real bad and my nose. So it's more of a like what you were saying about the cedar. Like your body has a negative response to it. So it's like, I can't stomach, cigarette smell too much.
Yeah, when we first got together, I was still a smoker, so I remembered like if I wanted to smoke in the car while you were in the car, I had to like pull over and actually smoke outside the car. And then even when I came back in you wouldn't want to be anywhere near me.
No, I'm like, go away, Smokey Bear. That's what I told him.
All the time. But I quit smoking, so that's not a problem anymore.
Nope.
That's awesome. awesome, Alex. I actually forgot to ask you about that. Like, I remember when you were doing it. I remember it wasn't easy either.
No, it took him like a year of like trying to back down and, wean himself off of it, basically.
I found out I couldn't do it cold turkey like I wanted to, so I just started dwindling it down over the course of a year till I got to the point where I could quit cold turkey.
Mm-hmm.
John.
John also bloodhound.
What did John say?
John says a lot of smells don't bother me. I can ignore it pretty well, but I can detect a smell. This nose hasn't lied to me yet.
John, sniffing out weed does not count for you. I'm sorry.
It doesn't count for you because you don't know if it's you or someone else. Ooh, Rufus knows one. What is it, Rufus?
Rufus knows one. Knows one what?
I knew this coworker a while back who smelled sour.
Oh, people smells. Oh, yeah. People smells.
Like she didn't wash.
That's disgusting.
Dude, I didn't know what the hell this smell was. It smelled like she was wearing too much perfume, but I there was this girl in school, like, I didn't even want to be in the same room as her. If I was even halfway across the room from her, you could smell it. It was like a really pungent perfume smell. And it was so bad it turned my stomach and made me want to puke. I had to put my, like, shirt over my nose and try to act like it wasn't, like, the worst thing ever.
Oh, gosh.
But it was consistent. Every time I saw her, I mean, it was like that.
That's like sitting next to somebody that, like, you can just tell shits and pisses their pants. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you need to learn to wipe or go use the potty properly.
Oh, I've definitely been in that situation a couple times. Like, it makes me angry when I see that.
Yes.
Because they walk right by you and then you start, like, gagging. And you're just like, Jesus Christ, dude, go wash your ass.
Oh, that freaks me out, because then it just, if you can smell it, it's there somewhere, and that just, with my loss of vision, it also makes me wonder what I'm not seeing. So if I smell something bad, I get really tripped out, and I want to leave. Like, I don't know what I'm not seeing that smells so bad.
John, we're legitimately talking about the same girl here.
Oh. What'd he say?
He says I worked with someone like that. Couldn't say anything because she was the manager's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Like, I remember us having a conversation about that back then because he's just like, man, there's this one girl. I'm like, who is it? He told me a name. I'm like, I know her. It was the same thing back in high school.
That's terrible. Wouldn't let you roll the window down.
Oh, God.
Sorry, I was reading ahead.
Yeah, John remembers that conversation now. God dang. Yeah, Mom was talking about the first time she took her driving test. The driver instructor had so much cologne, but wouldn't let her roll the window down.
Oh, yeah. That, that reminds me of another story. Like, along with our senses, I guess touch that's expanded, like, not just to your hands or whatever, but to your whole body. And I have a heat intolerance, and there was one time I was taking a school trip when I was in college. It was like a 3-hour drive or whatever, and I was in a car with people that it was cold outside, don't get me wrong, but there were like 5 of us in this small car, and the heat was on, and nobody would roll down a window, and I'm in the back dying, panting, breathing heavy, thinking I'm gonna freaking pass out, and nobody will roll down a window, and I can't roll down the window because there was like those child lock things.
Oh yeah.
That prevented you from rolling down the back windows. And I'm like, I was crying. I was like, oh my God, what is wrong with you guys? Just please turn off the heat. Roll
that reminds me, do you remember after our graduation party where we went, that the guys decided they wanted to go fishing for some god-awful reason?
Yes. And we were
Yeah,
and we
I
were
remember.
we were walking around. I don't even know where we were. I don't know where they took us, but it was so hot.
Fuck nowhere.
It was so hot and sunny, and I lost my shoe in mud, and I just started crying. I'm like, oh no!
So literally, I had to bitch at the guys to tell them we were going the fuck home, and like when I finally started cussing and they realized I was serious, then we turned around and went home.
Dude.
As if the albino girl with heat intolerance crying in the middle of the sun.
Yeah, that wasn't enough for them.
That
I
wasn't
had to
enough.
threaten them within an inch of their lives.
Dude, you talked about losing your shoe in the mud. I legitimately lost, like, both of my fucking muck boots in, like, fucking chest-high mud.
Yeah.
Like, I was walking through an excavation site one day. I had, like, a $300 pair of muck boots on. And I was just walking back to my truck, and I walked across, like, a certain thing, and apparently it was it was raining outside, and this is a hole that they just filled, right? So I'm walking past it, and I just fucking fall, like, fucking chest high in this quicksand, like mud. And it took me a while, but I finally managed to, like, get my way over to the edge and start to crawl my way out of the pit. And while I was doing so, both of my muck boots came off, and they just got sucked up in the fucking mud hole.
$300 muck boots.
$300 muck boots, gone. Just like that. And now I have to go to Walmart and buy a new pair of boots. I have to get a new pair of fucking jeans. And that was like, it was a horrible day. It was just terrible. I bought a new pack of socks too because my socks were just covered. Man, it was terrible. Mom says I remember that. I was pretty pissed that day.
Can't imagine why.
Well, like, you'd think they'd put a fucking sign up or something, but not.
Quicksand, beware.
Lindsay, I mean, this probably has not much to do with, touch or sense. Oh, well, kind of, because it hurt. Do you remember during the snowstorm or the ice storm, and my stubborn happy ass decided I was going to walk home from work that night and ended up having to call my sister because I fell?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I fell so hard in front of the freaking bank, and when I landed on my ass, I looked around and seen all the ice just before me and behind me. I'm like, I'm surprised I made it as far as I did. Like, well, I'm not going any farther.
Well, there was also the time that you were walking home and you almost made it home. You got to the fire station before it started downpouring on you.
Oh, I was so happy the firefighters let me stay at the station while it poured down rain, and that was during a tornado watch.
That was literally like, what is that, like 4 doors down from our house? Yeah, it's like 4 doors down from our house.
And just instantly, like, I was messaging somebody, I'm not going to say who, I was messaging somebody that day, and, like, we were talking about the tornado warnings, and, like, they were like, well, does it happen often? I'm like, it happens so often, I'm not worried about it. I no sooner hit send, it started pouring down rain, I got drenched instantly. I'm like, well, I deserve that.
John asked if they let you go down the pole.
I didn't ask.
Should have
But,
asked.
they left me alone in there. I was kind of surprised on that one. I imagine somebody was watching somewhere and I just didn't know it, but, like, yeah.
Oh, wait. Ever walk up a hill and realize you're going backwards instead of forwards right before you realize the hill is covered by ice?
Oh, boy.
Oh, shit. Mom said I did that.
She's like, wait, I'm going backwards. Oh, crap.
Oh, shit.
Bye.
What's up, Parker?
Hi, Parker.
Man, he got like a bunch of dog emotes. That's called inverted controls.
Well, that's called inverted when you... That's good.
That's a good one, John.
That was a good one. Yep, inverted controls. That's we're gonna use that. Love when people give us
Leave
fun.
it to John to turn it into a video game.
Well, John or Alex, they'll both turn stuff into video games all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I have my moments.
I don't know, an analogy I need to bring back in therapy is letting people know therapy is like the tutorial level on a video game. You get to try all kinds of stuff without fear of consequences in the therapy session, and then try it in the real world.
Yeah!
Unnecessary, sir. Unnecessary.
Oh.
Other sounds that irritate. There's a lot of sounds that I like. Sounds that I like. Bells. I like bells, chimes, depending on the tone of the chimes.
Agreed.
I love pianos.
Violin.
Yeah, certain instruments. A lot of those, classical instruments. I love instrumental stuff, which is a lot of stuff we don't hear in music much nowadays.
My new one is the harp guitar. I post a lot of one guy's music on my page.
I forgot about that.
Rufus asked, can we mention names?
Can we mention names? Names of what? We can mention all our names. I just call you Rufus because it's always fun to call you Rufus.
Yeah, it took me a moment to realize who that was, but, we're not going to talk about that.
The hell? Parker says clown nose and unibrow?
What about the clown nose and unibrow? What did I miss?
Boy's 10. He wants attention.
He hates the sound of the clown nose and really loves the look of the unibrow. That's what I'm going to say.
Sure. Okay.
Cardi B, I'm sorry.
Huh?
That's what Rufus says. Cardi B. I'm sorry.
Don't like that.
Like or don't like?
Don't like or don't like. I'm assuming don't like, but I don't like Cardi B at all. So
I don't like Cardi B. I can't stand her voice. Oh, no, neither can I.
Nope.
I'm a fan of rap and I can't stand her.
Well, ain't nobody gonna be offended here.
Isn't she the one that did the really inappropriate acronym song, the WAP?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you ever want to know who Cardi B is, just
look up WAP.
Oh, of course this has to be. Don't look that up. Don't look that up. Don't look that
Cardi
up.
B, WAP.
Don't look that up. Your brother's on here, dang it.
No, actually, dude, Parker, stay away from that.
Stay away from that, Parker. Sorry, Rhonda. This had to be the one he jumped in.
Every time she comes on the radio, I turn to country. I actually can't stand country. I grew up in a redneck family, and they would play nothing but fucking country every family gathering, so I got countryed out. I don't have anything against it. I just heard it all the time.
Nope, I get it, because that's like me and, brain fart. Ozzy. My mom listened to Ozzy every fucking day of my life when I was growing up, and I can't stand to listen to his shit no more. It's a nope for me.
John says, I can't stand K-pop. Neither can I. I think K-pop is just like too soulless of an industry, man. They just trade out fucking members like they trade their underwear. Like, you can't really get into any of the groups because the groups just keep getting traded out for younger people. As soon as they turn like 30, man, they get the next 20-year-old. If Rufus had a choice, she'd rather listen to the Backstreet Boys or Jesse McCartney.
Jesse!
I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I think those are solid ideas.
I don't know. The thing that Jesse McCartney still sounds pretty good, but the thing that keeps him in my brain is Roxas.
Oh yeah, You just see Roxas singing every time.
Just like, oh, never gets old. There was one time. So Kayla, our guest speaker for today, her ex-boyfriend's name was Jesse, and there was one time that I was over at Rufus's house, and we were geeking out over Kingdom Hearts and Roxas, and Jesse McCartney voices Roxas. So we decided to just mess with Kayla, and we messaged her, and we were just saying like how much we loved Jesse, and she was like,
God, I remember that.
She was like, "Who the hell are you? Who the fuck is this?" And I was like, Kay, calm down. It's just me. We're just kidding. We're talking about Jesse McCartney. She's like, no, the fuck you're not. You call me right now if it's really you.
I was so pissed.
I'm like, calm down. I'm like, who else calls you Kay? Just me.
To be fair, that is true.
That is true. I'm like, literally, what? That's like, it's like in Harry Potter when they do the like moving Harry at the beginning of the Deathly Hallows, and then everybody has to like prove who it is. Like, that's how I remembered one of the answers in that Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit game. What was the creature in Lupin's office the first time he met with Harry or something? And Harry's just like, no, I don't know. What was the creature? Doc Grindelow! I had to prove my identity. It's me! It's me!
Nope, not K, only goldfish, lol.
What? Only goldfish.
That's true. John does call me Kay as well. I forgot about that.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I didn't hang out with
Back
y'all.
then, Lynn was the only one that called me Kay.
Yeah, that was...
That was
If
like
it
when I
wasn't-
was 18.
If it wasn't high school, it was like not long
Oh,
after high school.
I
Oh,
feel
John
like,
calls
yeah.
you goldfish. Why does he call you goldfish?
I'm the snack that smiles back.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
He says that hitting on you, don't he?
Yes, he does.
God
I'm so
dang
done.
it, John.
You better not call me goldfish, John. I'm gonna punch you in the nose.
It's not horrible, but it's kind of cringe.
It's cringe. It's cringe. It's bad. That's enough.
I called him out on it, don't worry. It just became a joke between us.
Rufus says it's cute. Maybe it'd work on her, John.
All right,
You
well,
have potential.
Rufus needs... Here we go. Here it is. Rufus needs a
There you
boyfriend. John needs a girlfriend. I don't know how well that would work, to be frank,
Not
but,
a clue, but hey, give it a go.
I guess
Go.
give
Yeah,
it
go
a
for it.
try.
You crazy kids have fun. Oh, she has a BF.
Ah, damn. Well,
But we thought,
Sorry,
John.
John.
We
Well,
thought.
we
tried,
tried.
John.
We tried.
Poor John.
What is it? What is it, Rufus? Is it a real BF or is it one of those dating sims?
Maybe next time. Wow, that's savage. She's like, I'll keep you on the bench. You might be able to play the game if the main guy gets injured.
John's like, that's just my luck. I'm on the bench again.
He says, nice try. Get on my level, lol.
Yes, real, it's Bill. I think we talked about this last time I was at your place eating pizza. Ooh, pizza. Now I want pizza.
Bill.
Bill.
Says Bill dude.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't remember, do you?
Science guy.
No.
You're a horrible friend.
No.
I couldn't help that. Sorry.
No. No, remember the one guy that we played cards with like a year and a half ago? And I'm like, that's not what I thought he looked like.
Wasn't that guy's name like Cody or something?
Yeah. I was trying not to name drop, but thanks.
Alright.
I was trying not to name drop it. I was just like, wait a minute. That's, yeah.
Well, that was way over a year ago.
Yeah. It was probably like
Yeah.
2 years ago. Because Will was hanging out with us.
Yeah, exactly. That was a fun night, though.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Ugh.
Wrong boy.
you made a noise like you were gonna say something, and then you didn't say anything. And you still not gonna what? Well, keep your
Where's
mouth
the
shut.
cricket sound effects?
Where-
And we're not on video chat, so I don't know if you're talking to me or him.
him.
Okay.
Rufus is dying.
Rufus is dying.
Quick, John, get the defibrillator.
The things I could say, but I won't.
Just show up with your handsome beard.
John goes clear.
Clear. So Rufus wanted me to draw her a picture after drawing some artwork for John and Alex. And Rufus, at first she said she wanted me to draw her as a black fox, and then she changed her mind, and she said she wanted me to draw her as a black totodile with purple markings playing a dating sim on the Switch with her headphones in.
Interesting.
I made it happen. I'm still working on coloring it, but I made it
You
happen.
let me know when you're done with hers, and I think I might have some ideas on mine.
All right.
There have been less original things.
No, there have been less original things. Totodile one of my favorites. He's cute. He's a cute Pokemon. I've decided I'm gonna buy more Pokemon plushies for my therapy office.
Yes, Rufus says it's because she saw your Totodile post on Facebook.
I had a Totodile post on Facebook.
She's like, wait, what?
I did?
Yes,
I know.
I need plushies for my bed because I get lonely.
I know I shared the Pokemon song from like the third movie. If that's what
missed that one.
It's a whole new world we live in.
This song has no business going this hard.
Yeah, that. Pokemon Johto. Do 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 do. Oh man, when we've been watching Pokemon Indigo League, you know, the original Pokemon series. We're just kind of putting it on.
OG.
It's pretty goofy. But like on Netflix, it usually just skips the intro, I guess, for some reason. But at least when you turn it on the first episode you start watching, like it'll actually play the intro. And then last night, Alex just started singing it badly, and I'm like, "You're ruining it! You're ruining it! You're ruining it!"
All right, take it from the top.
Soiled it.
I will.
Soiled it!
Soiled it.
Soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it!
She made me replay the intro because I ruined it.
I don't blame her. Lynn, do you remember whenever we were jamming in my room to, what was it? The theme song to Kim Possible.
Kim Possible, call me baby if you want to reach me. When you want to reach me, it's okay. Oh wait, I messed
like
that up. Something. When you want to page me, it's okay.
Something like that.
Whenever you need me, baby, call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
Ah, fuck. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
I love that.
Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter when.
Doesn't matter when.
I will be there for you till the very end. Danger or
Trouble.
trouble, I'm there on the double. You know that you always can call
Kim Possible.
They copyright strike that. They're stupid.
It's a bad cover. It's a bad
really-
cover.
it's a really
fair
bad-
use.
It's a really bad cover. It's fine. It's parody. Fair use under parodies.
Let's see. Can you all believe they're getting rid of Ash? I thought they got rid of him a while ago. I recently learned about it. Says Rufus and Big Blunt Boy.
Yeah, I didn't think they would get rid of Ash. I mean, I don't know. Facebook thinks that I care that much. I really don't care that much. I stopped watching Pokemon a long time ago because it just got boring. Like, if you go back and watch the original Pokemon series, it's just so quirky and interesting, and Brock's not a total creep, and Ash, like, there was an episode, like, I don't know, there was this girl in this episode, and the dad of this girl, he had pictures of her, and Ash didn't know that was the girl's dad, and Ash was like, I know who you are, and then you just hear the dad's thoughts, and he's like, oh, he's figured it out. He must have figured out that I'm her father, and Ash is like, you're the photographer. Like, I'm sorry, that's a dumb joke, but like, Ash lost his stupidity as the series went on.
Sabrina's dad, yeah.
When we played Hexen and Karaoke, I was just thinking about that the other day. I was telling Vinny about whenever we played Hexen. Do you remember whenever my mom beat on the wall to tell us dinner was ready and we all screamed like little girls? That was great. But yes, I vaguely remember the parody of Jingle Balls that we did so long ago.
All of the Christmas posts that say, just a message from Batman, he does not smell.
I remember that too.
What'd you
Hey,
say?
do you guys remember, like, we've gotten way off topic here, but I got one more. Do you remember, and Lindsay, you were there too, Stella's birthday party, when we were getting drinks and nobody was paying attention to me?
When you
and
shook
I
the punch?
the bottle,
You shook the punch, and it wasn't just punch; it was carbonated.
Yeah, nobody told me that. And I hear, as I go to open it, I'm like, this isn't right. And Stella turns around and she goes, Kate, no! And it's too late. That bitch went everywhere.
Everywhere.
Rufus says, I also remember when you stomped on my foot and I screamed and you covered my mouth and your sister was like, what the fuck?
I don't remember why I stepped on your foot, though.
I don't remember any of this. I do remember when Ruth in high school, when Rufus was so anxious to like leave science class or some class, I don't know what class it was, and she was just standing right by the door. And as soon as the bell rang, she flung that door open and it smacked a classmate right in the face.
Oh, shit.
And we called that guy Toucan too, because I don't know, was it because he had a big nose? It was Tyler.
Yep.
She
confirmed it right as you were saying that. He went flying on his ass. Why did I miss this?
You weren't in our science class.
I missed everything.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, no, she's got one more. She says, wait, remember this? We're waiting.
Oh, no, it better not be the hot dog thing.
Mr. Roscoe,
Mr.
Tyler's
Roscoe's
touching
No,
me.
I was thinking about the hot dog thing, and I was going to say, but I decided not to.
Yeah, we had a science teacher named Mr. Roscoe, and I don't know why. He was a coach. He wasn't a good-looking coach. I mean, he wasn't a bad-looking dude, don't get me wrong, but, like, he wasn't hot. I don't get... But,
and yet
like,
all the girls fawned over him.
For some reason. And then, I don't know. He had this, like, really nerdy laugh, like, like, it was weird. It was just weird. And he didn't have the guts enough to tell the athletes to shut up in class so that he could actually teach. And so he would try to teach and nobody would shut up, so he would just close the book and go over to his computer and give up. And he ended up quitting being a teacher to become, ironically, a milkman.
Damn, I feel like I missed that too. Was I not in you guys' class that year? I must not have been.
No.
Damn it all to hell.
Rufus says, found out some news about Roscoe if you want to know.
Is it appropriate or inappropriate?
Probably inappropriate.
We didn't lose another one to coke and meth, did we? Why don't the three of us end the stream by giving one of our favorite things to smell, see, touch, taste, whatever, and one of our least favorites that we didn't already say. So, one of my favorite things to feel is, when you walk outside and it's snowing, but it's not like really windy, it's just calm, and you can feel the snow just touch your face. It just falls really softly on your face. And something that I don't like to hear, something I don't like, baby noises. And I'll just leave it at that.
One of my favorite feelings is silk stuff. Just anything silk, like a silk blanket or like a silk sheet. I like to feel that kind of stuff. One of the things I hate the most, I absolutely despise, I cannot stand. I already said chewing noises. Let's see.
Well, while you're thinking about it, Kayla, what do you got?
Well, one thing that I definitely can't stand is when people just at random fake moan in the middle of, like, anything. Like, I'll be at work and somebody will just start fake moaning. It's like, what the fuck is your issue? Do you really need much attention?
You really need to do that.
Right?
No. Is it, like, inappropriate moaning, or is it just, like, exasperated noises?
Inappropriate and, definitely attention-seeking. Like, that they are trying to get your attention.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then one of my favorite smells is, we talked about it earlier, but, like, right before it rains, that earthy kind of scent. I love it. Reminds me of being a Pap and Grandma's when I was little.
And while Alex is still thinking...
I hate that nasally fucking tone in, like... You know that Californian girl voice?
Oh,
like that
yeah.
full, like, hey, girl. I hate that fucking tone. That tone infuriates me.
All right. Okay, so no Cali girls. I ain't going to lose you to no Cali girls.
Yep.
That's good to know.
Mom says I can't stand the death smell and dog whistles.
Death, the smell of death and the sound of dog whistles.
Rufus says loves the sweet candle smells and hates the sound of someone sniffing and you can just hear the snot.
Another one for me is like whenever people are talking and like you just know that they got to clear their throat but they refuse to clear it. So like I'm trying to clear my throat even though I don't need to clear my throat. It's like, stop talking.
I'll clear my throat and then Alex will immediately do it. And I'm like, stop coughing!
Yeah.
Dude, like, fuck. There goes my brain. Something popped in there and then just went on vacation immediately.
It's like, oh no, wait, wrong door, sorry. Oh, goodness.
His brain's stuck on loading.
It's buffering. It went to black screen.
Where's the fucking dial-up tone?
Oh yeah, the dial-up noises.
Yeah.
I love that sound, though. I mean, I don't like the sound, but I like the sound as a meme.
The ew-woo type voice.
Ew-woo type voice.
Ew.
I don't... Ew-woo.
Ew. What's that mean?
I don't think I mean,
neither none of us can figure this one out.
I've heard it referenced, but I don't actually think I know what it is.
It's not ooh-woo, it's ew-woo.
Ew-woo.
Ew? Whoa.
Ew.
Now I'm just picturing SpongeBob.
High-pitched and whiny.
High-pitched and whiny.
Oh, like
this?
this?
God, I hate
Oh, like this.
or like girls that sound like freaking pterodactyls, like screeching, like God.
Oh God,
Oh,
yes.
God.
And then they all giggle, and it's just like, why are you giggling? You sound like a retard.
I was watching like Sovereign Citizen fucking shit for, you know, it was like on the police channel and shit. And you know, there was that girl that was just like, the cop was just trying to get her to like get out of the vehicle because she didn't have like a driver's license and she thought she could operate a vehicle. And she's just like, no, I refuse to get out of the car. And like, you know, her voice was all fucking whiny and shit. And then he grabs her to get her out because she refused to get out of the car. And she's like, he's raping me! He's raping me! Ah! Ah! Like fucking squealing, high-pitched, loud. And I'm just like, God, man, I don't think there's a single person on the planet that could stand her.
Ugh. Ugh, there's high.
You would think a voice like that would be enough to deter the rape. Like, oh God, you're annoying. Never mind.
You know what? I'm turned off now.
You know, I am turned off now.
We're all horrible and going.
Oh, gosh. All right. Well.
Well, that happy
Mom
though.
says, drives me nuts. I want to cover my ears and scream, shut up, talk normal.
Not normal. Baby talk. Baby talk.
Oh,
Jesus.
yes, babe. Well, to be fair, I do that to animals, so I can't say nothing.
I don't do. I rarely do that. I don't know. I don't like it. But you know, that's just me having disdain for anything like that. But we've gone kind of a roundabouts. This wasn't quite as structured as I thought it might be today.
But it was just as interesting.
But hopefully it was interesting to other people. But yeah, I mean, we got to reminisce a little bit, and I don't know, anybody in the comments, you know, you can tell us what things you don't like to smell or touch or taste or whatnot, or hear, or things that you do. We didn't really get to touch on visual today, but you know, that's a whole other category you can talk about too. So yeah, let us know your thoughts on music, sounds, touch, any of that. And yeah, I think we have officially decided to keep these podcasts on Fridays at 7 roughly. So if you guys want to join, or if anybody wants to be a guest speaker, just let us know. We had Kayla on today. We had John on last week. And we will accommodate however we need to, just so everybody can have their voice heard. We do obviously have the chat up, but we like to hear actual voices as well as much as possible. So
Rufus asked, can you have more than one guest speaker?
Yeah, I was curious about that too.
I wondered, but I didn't know if it would get a little too clunky. You know what I mean? I don't know. Today it seemed like we were kind of talking over each other a little bit, so maybe that's just something we need to work on. Like,
I feel like that's a normal podcast, though, if you think about it.
I don't know. I don't listen to a bunch of podcasts, I guess. So
I've listened to a few.
I'm used to like radio shows, like John Boy and Billy and stuff like that.
I mean, they talk over each other too.
That's true. But yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out. We'll see what we can do. We just have Kayla on the phone today instead of trying to go through Discord. I could have tried Discord, but Discord on my phone likes to disconnect and do weird things, so I didn't do that.
Maybe next time we could try like playing it through a speaker and pointing the speaker at the mic and see how that works.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out regardless. But thanks everybody for joining us. Thank you, Kayla, for coming on and letting us hear your melodic voice today.
I don't think
Thanks for having me.
I don't think locking someone in for 5 minutes at a time is going to really help.
You know.
John says 5-minute rule. Someone speaks for 5 minutes and then trades off with someone else.
Oh,
I'm like, I don't
yeah.
think any
what
of
I was
us.
gonna say at that point.
Yeah, we'd run out of stuff to. I mean, maybe not me because I'm a jabberjaw, but
I can jabber on about the same thing for 5 fucking minutes.
Sam?
we're not allowed to give Alex a block.
Nope.
No, he'll override it. But yeah, join us here as you've been Fridays at 7. If we're a little late, it's only because of technical difficulties. And I guess if anybody, like I said, has any topics that they think that they would want to hear about, that they'd want to talk about, let us know in the chat, in the YouTube comments. And I guess we will see you guys next Friday.
Yeah.
Would you stop that? You stop that. Just quit it. Once again, I'm Lynn. This is Alex.
Yeah, Alex.
And thank you, Kayla.
Kayla.
I said thank you, Kayla.
I know. Just wanted to repeat.